In this video we will talk about styles in SBeXpress. The majority of our objects are composite objects assembled from various sub-objects, and because of this it is not enough to assign one color or one line type for the object. We have to apply a style in order to solve this problem. Here we can see four completely identical extent objects with different styles applied. We can find the styles by looking at the general toolbar under the BOM tech tab. There is contour styles, carpet styles, we'll skip this one, label style, and rebar style, extend style, mesh style. By opening the extend style, we can see the styles defined in this particular drawing. We can create any style we want, and we can see the components of a style here. We won't go into the details here, but it is important to highlight that from the context menu of an object we can open a dialog. We right click on a subcomponent and choose style/block modification from the context menu, and at this point it says we have chosen an extend object belonging to some style, and the selected sub-object is a bar representation line in this case. We click on this link here and we can open that style, and we can see the settings for the particular sub-object we have selected earlier in the blinking rectangle. We'll simply change its color and its length for now, and after that we can see it has been immediately changed on the drawing. So even if we don't know the styles of the drawing, we can use this context menu to quickly change anything. It will show the selected object belonging to this style and what properties are affected by the selection. Now we managed to choose the exact same thing, but for example if we want to modify the arrow block, we can do that using the same method. Now we can see it saying that we have chosen an arrow block modification. We can change the style here as well, or just start editing the block, for example. So extends have extend styles, rebars have rebar styles. We can see four identical rebars with different styles here. So the procedure, if we want to modify, is the same. We open the context menu and it shows the style and object information. And for example, we want to change the basis line from yellow to green, and it's done. These are rebar objects as well, they are just rotated. Also labels have their own styles. Here we can see the different display settings. We can change these the same way. We can see we selected the position frame. Then we'll open the dialog, and for example we want a hexagon with like 12 millimeters of size. So it works like this with contour styles, also with mesh styles, FEM field styles, steel profile styles, but we won't go over each and every one of them this time. It is important to highlight that styles are always properties of a particular object, and by opening the property panel of an object we can see the style assigned to it. We can also change it, and this can be done for every single object. Carpet style differs from the previous one in that the style is assigned to every carpet globally in the drawing from this list down here. What is selected will be applied to every carpet. So in order to modify the style, we have to follow the same procedure as before. We open the context menu, and we can see here that we have chosen a BAMTech carpet, which has a control style, and the sub-object is a base reinforcement. Then we open the dialog. We can see in the rectangle what we wanted to alter, and for example we change the color to yellow, and it's done.